Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is finally the long-awaited room tour. As I was cleaning up and getting ready for this video, I noticed a lot of stuff that I want to declutter. So my declutter series is officially starting now. I am going to have another video between this video and the declutter series. There is a very important video that I want to film, that I've been wanting to film for a really long time, but I'm going to try and upload that on Friday or Saturday. And then next Monday, I am going to officially start my declutter series. That way I will have a little bit of time to actually declutter and film the videos and edit, and also, you know, have them scheduled out for a certain period of time. Also, I do not think that I'm going to be filming every declutter that I do because there's a lot of stuff in here, but some of the main things I do want to film me decluttering is my closet, and a lot of my clothes and stuff like that, and some of these drawers units that I have around here. So there will be some declutter videos, but everything that I declutter is probably not going to be filmed, because if I filmed everything that I'm decluttering, it would probably take me a month to upload all those videos, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see a month of just declutters. Yeah, so I'm going to be uploading this video on Wednesday, hopefully, and then I will be uploading another video on Friday or Saturday, and then my declutter videos will start on Monday, and hopefully through Friday if I can get them up in time. So that is the plan for this channel for the next couple weeks, depending on how long the declutter videos take to edit and upload and how many I have. So now that I got that little disclaimer out of the way and told you guys what's up, let's go ahead and get right into the room tour. Alright guys, so when you walk into my room, this is what you see. This is standing on my door, and yeah. And then if you are standing on the other side of the room, this is what your view is. So once again, here's the overall view. There's the bed. We'll move over here, show you guys this side. All this stuff behind my door. There's the door where you come in. This is what you see when you come in to the right of my room. Right here is the door, as you guys can see. This right here is just a basket of basically a bunch of random stuff. I have a bunch of mail and stuff right here, just like paperwork and whatnot. I have some office supplies down here. So I have a hole punch, I have some tape, I have a stapler. In here I have duct tape and post-it notes. I have some note cards here. I have Q-tips because that's basically the only place I know to put them. Just a bunch of random stuff in here. And then if you go down here to this drawer, I have in here, which I will show you guys, it's a mess, I'm just going to warn you, a bunch of random stuff. I have both my happiness jars, I have some nail polish in here. In the back I have, these are my contacts, or what used to be my contacts. These are like note cards, and when I used to have a whiteboard on my door instead of that little calendar that you guys saw, I have my markers and stuff in there from that, my eraser and all that. In this second drawer is where I store all my makeup and makeup-y things, so you guys can see that. I'm not going to go too much into detail into that, but that's all my makeup stuff. It's a mess again. And then down here right now I have my shoes, and I also have my empties thing. This is where I put all my empties to film. I actually need to film one soon, so that will probably be happening after the declutter. And then in this bottom drawer is all my hair care products. As you guys can see, I also have a pair of scissors that I don't actually know why is in here, but I have this is my heat tamer spray, this is hairspray, I have more flat iron, like heat protectant stuff, all that kind of stuff is in here. That is that little section, and then if you come back up to behind the door, we'll go ahead and start this way. Behind my door, hanging on that little hook right there, is actually my purses. I have a bunch of purses here, as you guys can see. There's purses in the purses, all that kind of stuff. That's a guitar purse. So yeah, I just hang all my purses there. Once you turn this way, I just have a drawstring bag here because I had a nail there that I didn't use, and that is actually from the college that I went to. And then here on this little hook I have some of my longer necklaces that don't fit in my jewelry box. And then if you turn to this hook, I have a bunch of belts hanging down off of here. As you guys can see, it has these littler hooks right there. So I have that, and I have my hats and all that kind of stuff hanging there. And then if you go down further, this just kind of gets really jumped up, but this is kind of where I just store things that I don't have anywhere else to put. This is my bungee chair. I actually got at Target. I have another purse, and this actually has reindeer ears in it and kind of like a bunch of other just random stuff in there. And I didn't have anywhere else to hang it, so I put it there. This is my keyboard that I have nowhere else to put, and then this is the thing to hold my keyboard up, the little stand for it. And then I have a baseball bat there that we actually bought last year for springtime to play, and the ball is actually in that basket right there. And then I have a couple pictures back here that I actually took off the wall a couple years ago and just haven't got rid of them yet. They will be getting rid of in the declutter. Then going back to the right side over here, this is my dresser, as you guys can see. This chair right here is my grandma's. She actually kept this in her like vanity area in her bathroom. And so I inherited it, and I have it in my room now, and I use it to sit here and do my makeup when I sit there and do my makeup. So I just keep that in my room because it's very, very special to me. Right now my purse is sitting on it, and also on here are all my like headbands and bandanas and that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is the full overview of my dresser. In this little container right here, I actually got this at TJ Maxx, but this little container has all my everyday makeup, some of my everyday brushes in here, lipstick back here, and yeah, so I just keep all my like everyday makeup in that. Then moving on to this is where I keep all my perfumes on the top, and also my beauty blender sits right there in this little thing. I keep that little thing. And then moving down to this little 3-drawer thing, I actually think I got this for college. I think I got it at TJ Maxx as well, but in here there's also, this is kind of like office supplies. This is the adapter that I just used to fix my mic. There's a bunch of paper clips and clips and like those little whole things that you put on notebook paper. Just a bunch of random things in there, to be honest. In this second drawer is more makeup, kind of everyday makeup stuff, or makeup stuff that I just didn't have anywhere else to put. I have bronzer in there. I have some of these little LA Colors eye palettes, that kind of stuff. Stuff that I don't use every single day, but I use it every now and then. And then in the bottom one here is actually some more office supplies. These are tape for my tape dispenser. This is a magnifying glass right there. This is a little thing that came with a lamp that I had. I have some little pins. And then I also keep a lot of my memory cards in here just for keepsake. And I just like to keep them. So that is what is in there. Moving on from there is just kind of my little random section right here. Hi, there I am. But this is where I just keep all my everyday use type stuff. This is my contact solution, deodorant. This is the moisturizer I've been using for summer. Another perfume. I have hand sanitizer there. I have some lotion back there. I also keep my brush there. And then right here is all my other brushes that are not in this thing. So those are all my makeup brushes and like little razors to shave your eyebrows, that kind of stuff. And then moving on to this little pot right here is actually my grandma's. She gave this to me. I inherited this when she passed away, my great-grandma Stump, so it's very, very important to me. In here I just have a bunch of bracelets, and let me show you. I have like a bunch of these like rubber bracelets that I don't have anywhere else to put. I have a watch in there that's like that rubbery material. And just a bunch of random stuff, honestly, a bunch of random bracelets mostly, and yeah. Then of course this is my mirror, where if you go all the way up, I have a few stickers around the sides. I keep my hair ties on this little thing right there. I just keep them in the pack because that's the best way not to lose them, I find. Here I have a couple little notes and some pictures down here on this side, and then the further you go up, I have this class of 2013 sticker, which we actually had these for my homecoming, and we put them on our cheek for our homecoming football game, and then I just stuck mine there, and it's been there ever since. And if you move over on this side, I usually have a candle burning somewhere on my dresser. Today I am burning this one, which is Sparkling Icicles. Yes, it's a winter candle, but I'm trying to get rid of mine, so there's that. And then this is my jewelry box. This is also my grandma's, my mama's, and I inherited that from her. This jewelry box is basically older than I am. On top of my jewelry box, I have 2 boxes of matches. This one's almost out. Plus, I can't really light it because the side is messed up on it, as you guys can see. So I have 2 boxes of matches there that I usually use to light candles and whatnot. I have this little thing which just holds, like, this is my Nikon, like my clip to my camera, and just a bunch of random stuff. I also have this random knife that I just keep in case I ever need a knife for anything. I just keep it there, kind of like a pocket knife. My favorite part of my dresser is actually what is hanging up above my dresser, which are these 2 babies, which they actually look really, really crooked in this camera, which they might be. I have no clue. You guys can see this one is signed by Loretta Lynn. It's a little dusty at the moment because they've been hanging for a while, and I didn't clean them for this video, so you're getting a very authentic video. But this one is signed by Loretta Lynn. It's just a very classic guitar. It's nothing special, but it is to me because it has Loretta Lynn's signature on it, and that was my grandma's favorite artist and is now my favorite artist. So that one is signed by Loretta Lynn. My stepdad actually made me these hooks up here, so those are really cool too. And then this guitar right here is my first ever guitar. It's a First Act guitar that was from Target. So this is my first ever guitar. It was pink. It matches the walls a little bit too well, honestly. But yeah, so that's my first guitar, and I have it hanging because I hardly ever play either one of these guitars, so that's why they are hanging up. And also another thing on my dresser I forgot to acknowledge is this little thing. It holds all my necklaces. And also I have this big mirror here that stands up, and I have a bunch of clips around it. That purple clip right there is actually very special to me as well. It was my grandma. She was a beautician, and that's the only clip that we have left from her beauty salon that she had. So now moving on from my dresser is my little mini fridge area. As you guys can see, I have my very dirty fan here. I actually cannot clean this. I tried to take it off and clean it, but I cannot get the blade thing off. I can't take it apart to clean it, so it just stays like that for now until I get a new one. And then down here I have, this is actually a mirror, like a little stand-up mirror that I bought for college, and I just use it sometimes now if I want to hold a mirror. And then this is a food scale that I bought that I rarely use. Honestly, I bought this to use for counting macros, and I did it for a couple weeks and kind of got tired of weighing out everything you eat. So I don't use it that much anymore, but I do want to get back into it. And then this right here is actually a thing from my dad's dad, who I wasn't super close with. I'm not super close with a lot of my dad's family, but when he passed away, they gave me one of his bracelets from the place he worked. They gave out everybody who retired from their bracelets that say their logo on it, and so I have that, and it's in a little box like that. Moving on behind the fan here, I just have all my Bath & Body Works candles and all my scents and that kind of stuff. As you guys can see, I still have winter candles. I have a lot of candles, and I love Bath & Body Works. Also, these are my Scentsy bars. I have a lot of these as well. My Scentsy burner is actually right there, which I made a whole video about Scentsy, so if you guys want to check that out, I will link it down below. But this is my Scentsy warmer, and so I keep all my Scentsy bars over here as well as my candles. And so yeah, there's that. I also have a lint roller up here, which is very random. So moving on from that, I have a random bottle of wine here, which I just bought not too long ago, and I didn't want to put it in my fridge because I will not try it if I put it in my fridge, so it's just out for now. And then in this little green thing is a bunch of random medicine type stuff. I have an Ace bandage over there. This is a stress ball that you guys can see. I actually used this green thing as my medicine kind of cabinet when I was in college, so I just brought it home and set it up just how it was. It has everything that you would take to college medicine wise, ibuprofen, you know, any kind of Neosporin, that kind of stuff. So it just has that. I also have a couple of my prescription medicines in here, so that's also a thing that is in there. I also have cough syrup, Ace bandages, just a bunch of random eardrops and stuff in there. And then moving on over here, I have a random bottle of lotion. This is the Mahogany Teakwood lotion, and I absolutely love it. So I just keep it there because it doesn't fit with my other lotions. I have my knee pad back here from where I hurt my knee. And then I also keep my bottles back here. I have 2 blender bottles, which my mom is actually using one now. And then I have 2 bottles like this that have the straw in them. And I also keep this random, it's like a hot pepper seasoning stuff that my friend makes. And he actually gave me this. He makes it homemade, dehydrates the peppers out and all that kind of stuff, so I just keep it here because it's really cool and I eat it on everything. All this stuff is sitting on my mini fridge that I actually again got for college, and it just stays in my room now because I enjoy it, but right now it is acting as a mini bar because I'm 21 and I have a lot of alcohol. So I will open it and show you guys all the alcohol that I have. This is what is in my fridge right now. As you can see, I have beer on this side. This is a bottle of wine. I could turn it around. I have Burnett's cherry vodka. I have another Burnett's that one's apple, sour apple. I have a random thing of Hickory Farms mustard in there. I have some more Fireball, some wine coolers, another bottle of vodka. Those are some bootleggers. And just basically alcohol. This acts as my mini fridge for now. So yeah, that is what's in my fridge. And then up the wall from here is actually a clock / light that is peace sign and guitars. Like 13-year-old me thought this was really cool. So I actually have my niece's name on there with a sticky note because she said once when I wanted to sell this that she wanted it, so I was going to take it to her. And then if you go on up, I have this little shelf up here which has a lot of things on it. It has more candles, as you guys can see. So those angels you see up there are my great-grandma's angels that we went to the nursing home and picked up when she passed away. And I also have that little sign right there. It says, I believe in the sun even when it don't shine. I believe in love even if I don't feel it. And I believe in God even if he is silent. And I really like that. And again, it has some candles up there. And it's basically just a row of more Bath & Body Works candles and those angels and that kind of stuff. So, and then down here is kind of what I use as my office space. I have some notebooks over here. A little cute puppy notebook. I have another bigger notebook, and then I have another big notebook. I also keep a pencil, a pen. This is a Sharpie pen, one of those fine point Sharpies pins, and then a regular Sharpie here in case I need it. And then also here is my old iHome with my old iPod that still has a lot of songs on it. As you can see, it is cracked, but it still works and it still plays through the speakers. I also have my tripod back there beside my trash can. This right here is my blue microphone that I use when I am playing games or doing anything in Discord or recording voiceovers or anything like that. And then my laptop usually sits here when I am not using it. And then this is my TV remote. I also have hand sanitizer and chapstick that I always keep right beside my bed in case I need it. And also a bottle of water that I have right there. And this coaster right here I actually made with that plastic canvas type stuff. My grandma taught me how to do that as a very young child. So I just always make my own coasters and they're really cool. And then I'm sure you guys are wondering what this is, this random coffee thing in the middle of my room. Well, I actually keep all my chargers and most of my electronic stuff that I use on a daily basis in here. For instance, this charger that I just used to charge this camera that I'm using right now would go in there when I get done with it, but obviously it's still out, so that's just a bunch of random stuff that I keep in there. On top of it, I also keep headphones. My fidget spinner is there. Yeah, don't judge me. I'm 22 and have a fidget spinner. My vlog camera is also sitting right there, and my wireless mic that I use for gaming or editing or whatever I'm doing. There's all that, and then also I have this desktop thing that you use as a desktop. You can use it to write on. I use it to edit sometimes. You just set it on your lap. It has like bean bags on the back, and it's really nice. I got that at Barnes & Noble, I believe. And then up here in my windowsill, I have my tripod that I use for vlogging. And then right here, I always keep 2 medicines or a couple more sometimes. Those are my prescription anxiety meds that I take at night, and then those are my just regular ibuprofen that I use sometimes. And then I also have an angel back there. And this is the view from my window, guys. Also on this side, I typically have my happiness jar, which is right there. And as you guys can see, it's empty right now. I need to go back and put some memories in that from this year that I remember having a good time with. And then from there is my bed, which is actually a queen size bed, I believe, or a full. I think it's a full. But I love my bed. So this is my bedspread. It's from JCPenney's, and I've actually had it since I moved in here. So I've had it for several years. And I still love it to this day. I just love how like different all the patterns are. It's pink. It matches the walls, even though I really want to change the wall color. This is my bed. I have a ton of pillows. I do not sleep with all these pillows on here, but I will explain some of these pillows right now. This is my pillow pet. That is a dolphin. A dolphin is my favorite animal, so of course I had to get one of those. These two pillows right here came with my bed. And I have a Let It Be pillow right there that I bought for school. And then over here I have the Beatles, because I love the Beatles. I have a teddy bear up there that I just put on there for decoration. And then behind it I actually have this pillow that doesn't really match my theme of my room at all, but I actually handmade that pillow right there, the blue and pink zebra print one. I handmade it in high school, and I really love it, and I sleep with it almost every night. So I'm just very proud of that pillow, and so it always ends up on my bed. This blanket actually was on my crib when I was a kid, and I still have it. It's like my baby blanket. I absolutely love it. As you can see, it's very dirty, it's very old, and it's starting to get worn out and get stained and all that kind of stuff, but I still just love this blanket. Okay, again, there's my bed. Above my bed, I have this poster that I got at Walmart when I was like 17 or something, and I thought it was cool. And it says, music makes me want to party all night, makes me want to sing, is fearless, it inspires me, it's passion. It just says all these cool things about music, and I still love it to this day. And on this side above my bed, I have my Taylor, which is my name, if you guys didn't know that. And then I have these pictures that I've always had. This one has a picture of drums and says, when words fail, music speaks. This one is a guitar. It says music is what feelings sound like. And then this one is a microphone and says music can change the world. And these little things that are in between, somebody actually bought me one time. They are little music notes, but they are mirrors, which is kind of cool. And they're like stickers, so we stuck them to my wall and they just stayed there, and they look really cool. I also really like these pictures, even though I got them at like Walmart. They're very cheap. But they kind of look like records hanging on the wall, which I think is really cool. So I really love these. And then, of course, I have my name, and I have my Christmas lights hung up around them, which actually looks really cool at nighttime. Yeah, so that's that part. And then we move on to over here, which there's not a whole lot over in this section. This right here is just some random things. In here, I have a couple books that I didn't have anywhere else to put them. I have my Cards Against Humanity game. That is a first aid kit and just some random other things. And I have this big mirror right here on the back of my closet door. I got this in college. Again, there I am. Hi. But yeah, I got this in college and didn't have anywhere to put it when I moved home, so it just ended up here for now. And I will show you guys a quick view of my closet, only because I really want to do a before and after of this. So this is the before of my closet. It is the messiest part of my room. So be prepared, but I'll go ahead and give you guys an overview. So this right here is my closet. As you can see, it is packed completely full of stuff, and I really need to declutter, especially my closet. This is probably where I'm going to start. Up here I just have like random books and stuff, and then of course I have my clothes, and down there is just whatever I decide to throw down there. So yeah, there's that. And on the inside of my closet door, I have one of those shoe things where I just hold all my shoes. We'll do a before and after of this because it's going to look so much better when I get done decluttering. And then if you move on from my closet, right here I have my Fender guitar amp. I have some speakers down there that are still in the box. I use them occasionally, but I usually just put them back in the box, because right now I don't have like a desk area to put them, so I just keep them in the box. And then here above it is just a basket of a bunch of random guitar stuff. I have cords in there. This has like guitar picks and stuff in it, just a bunch of random stuff. So this is just basically a box of all kinds of guitar music related stuff. And then from here is my TV. And my little cable box right there. And then this is another little drawer thing. The top two of these have clothes in them, and then the bottom one right here has a bunch of random things in it. It's just a bunch of junk drawer basically. And then in the very bottom drawer is a bunch of movies and games and that kind of stuff. And then I also have my Wii right there. It's just an original Wii. I don't have a Wii U or anything. But as you can see, I never play it because it's not even plugged in. And here is where I keep all my guitars that I actually use. I have this triple stand that I use. So this is one guitar, this is another guitar, that is another guitar. My ukulele sits back there. My flute is also back there in that box. I just kind of put my mandolin there because I didn't have anywhere else to put it, and it seems to fit there pretty well. And if you guys watch my vlogs, you know that this top section right here just got redone a couple months ago. I got these shelves for Christmas, and I just put them up and rearranged it. So I really like it. I have this sign in the middle that says, "I'm not beautiful like you, I'm beautiful like me," and I just love it. And I love this wall. I think it just fits in really, really well with the black and the white and then the pop of color in the middle. It's just so cool to me. These are some of my perfumes and lotions from Bath & Body Works. That is a sign of my name that my grandma had made at King's Dominion or somewhere like that. This up here is a basket full of things that are just the most random things, and also that doggone top my brother got me one year for Christmas, and I love it. And also that basket belonged to my mama, my grandma, so I always keep that basket. Over here I just keep a little sign that says smile because I couldn't find anything small enough to actually fit on that shelf, so I put that. The second shelf right there has some pens and pencils and markers and that kind of stuff in it. Also that pair of sunglasses in the middle is my dad's dad, my grandfather's pair of glasses that we got given. And then down here I keep some books. I also keep this light up T for Taylor because that is my name, and I think it looks really, really cool. And I again bought that for college, and yeah, so keep my books here. This perfume also is my great grandma's, who I really, really love, and every time I smell this I just think of her. It is White Diamonds by Elizabeth Taylor, and that smell just straight up reminds me of my grandma. That's what she always smelled like. And I also have another lotion back there. So yeah guys, that is it for my room tour video. I hope you enjoyed it. That is the before of my room. Like I said, I am going to declutter it and do another after video. But right now, that is the before video. And as I said before in previous videos, I know it's very close together. Everything's very kind of cluttered and close together because I do have a pretty small room with a lot of stuff. And that combination just makes your room look a lot smaller. But yeah, it will hopefully get better. If you guys have any suggestions of how I should rearrange my room or any declutter methods to use, please leave them down below in the comments and I will definitely check them out. Yeah, so please give me your suggestions of how to declutter or how I should rearrange my room with the stuff that I have or what I should get rid of and that kind of stuff, because homegirl needs your help on this because I have a lot of stuff and I'm very much a hoarder and don't like to get rid of stuff. But I'm going to do it, and hopefully it will be fun and it will make me feel less anxious about the state of my room and how close together and kind of junked up my room is. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!